Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. We have a match against Newcastle today. Yes, Newcastle. I was thinking let's just stick with the schedule, go to another championship match, but this kind of brings us something different. Sure, it is the Carabao third round. Typically, I could not care less about this cup whatsoever. However, it's Newcastle. Everyone knows Newcastle. Might as well bring you something different. Hey, it's Newcastle. It's a Premier League team. Let's get to it. But I will say the good news is Nyambi's out. Javi Manquillo is out. Granted, he hasn't been great, I don't think, since coming up with Liverpool so many years ago on loan from Atletico Madrid, I believe. But Ismail Assar has come in. He just signed a 3-year deal with them not too long ago. I want to say last month. But all out. Thank God. Because he's been fairly lights out, if I'm not mistaken. So, with that though, transfers, as we talk about that with Sar, we got a couple of things going on our own. If you remember last time, Villalba basically came in and said, hey, I'll come in to your team, but you got to strengthen the attacking part of your squad. Granted, he was the strengthening I was looking for, but that's a different story. So, I found someone. I did check out the two people that were mentioned in the comments below. Mason Bloomfield, who doesn't exist in this database. Bloomfield, I believe. No results. And even if I do Mason Bloom, nothing. So unfortunately, I could not use him. But the other one was Connor. Oh, one R. One N. Chaplin. And I have looked at him. He looks pretty nice. I will tell you why I didn't choose him in just a minute. But overall, not too bad. Decent, leading League One player, potential to be a good championship player in the future. Well, we're in the championship now. Hopefully we won't go down. But the in that I want to tell you about. Leighton Stewart from Liverpool. As you can see, he's got some really good numbers. Natural fitness and acceleration, determination, heading of 16. Granted, he may be thrown into that poacher role. He is kind of a squad player. I will have to play him every now and again. I really don't want to piss Klopp off. But he apparently... I forget who it was. I had someone else who was planning on coming in, but the moment Leighton came in, Villalba was all happy, and I was like, okay, well, I'm going to cancel this other deal because there's another loan deal. Don't need that many strikers. So currently, I have 4 strikers in the squad. I had 6, and obviously, I didn't want to bring Leighton Stewart in. No offense to Stewart, I'm sure he's a fantastic player. We'll see him in the very near future in the save. However, I had Eowyn Tegart. I had Rico Hackett-Fairchild, my apologies. But in order for this dude to come in to make Villalba happy, I had to let the other 2 go. Now, they're not gone. They're just loaned out. So I've loaned out a fair amount of players I had in the squad last season, or wanted to have in the squad. So Eowyn Tegart off to Dartford with a loan fee. Rico Hackett-Fairchild off to Patrick Thistle in the Scottish Premier League. This is really the only place he was going to get actual game time. I would have preferred just to keep him here, but it was like a League 2 backup or something, or Scottish Premiership, so I said go right ahead. Mnoga wasn't going to get any game time, or not a lot. He did not get a lot of game time last season, so he's off to Wrexham for a loan. Harvey Rue's already out, so don't need to worry about him. James Bolton. I was not planning on letting this dude go. However, I realized he wasn't getting any game time, and I didn't know if he would. The loan is set up so I can recall him if need be, but I'm really hoping that, we've got a couple of players in there. We got Johnson and De Silva offered who can now play on the left side as well as center back. So I really just thought it was selfish to keep him, just as that backup who will most likely not play at all. He's not a bad player. I have no problems with him whatsoever. But, 3 appearances, 7-2-0 already in the League One. His contract does end next season. I will have to see if I really want to keep him or not and kind of offer him a new contract and all that. But right now, he's happy as far as I could tell in League One, so I'm going to keep him there. And that is the squad. That is all the updates we've had. As you can see, it is past the time and no more transfers whatsoever. So yeah, we have 4 months, October, November, December. Yeah, 3+ months. We get to January and hope that this works. Now, with that business out of the way, we do have a schedule to look at. And as you can see, we're doing fairly well. That first match really just was on a sinking level in my mind. Then all of a sudden, it's just shot way up. So since Millwall 3-0, we've got a 2-0 at Coventry, 0-0 draw at Birmingham, 1-0 over QPR, and then a 2-0 over Stoke. I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 games, nothing scored. And then 1, 2, and 3 against. That's a pretty good ratio, I would think. I mean, so far, McGillivray and Bass has come in for. Fortunately, he's only come in for the cups, and he did not come in for this one. So, and he will be in for today. But it's Newcastle. So, I'm not really looking for a win. I would love a win. If we win today, my goal, I have not been able to touch the tactics. I have not really had a lot of time between family, work, Valheim, and other things in my life. So if we do win today, I'm looking at this tactic and I'm trying to figure out what to do. Because obviously, if I storm this league, I mean, we've got a ton of games to go. But if we storm this league and get into the Premiership, it just seems wrong. So we'll see what happens in the next month or so. But right now, let's get into the squad. So as you can see, we have a somewhat rotated squad today that we're playing against Newcastle. Bass is in goal. De Silva, Raggett, Watmore, Johnson in the back four. Curtis Close, Dobson, and Williams in the midfield. And Stewart comes in, and Villalba as well. So we'll see how those two do with each other against a much stronger opponent than us. And as Trophy Hunter PS96 actually mentioned in one of the comments, if I'm getting this right, it is Bryn Morris, not Brian Morris, Bryn Morris. I'm assuming it's Bryn and not Brian. So Bryn Morris is on the bench. But we're going to get into this game. Some theme. Oh, and here we go. I mean, look, I'm just walking the pitch. I'm like, it's just Newcastle. I don't care. What were these two doing? Who is that? That's Longstaff. So, okay. Now, I don't know if anyone follows the MLS. And obviously, with my save in Miami last time out, right before this, I've been trying to get... Really? Thank God for that save. So he definitely deserved a goal. But this summer, or this winter, because Miami doesn't follow that, this winter has been a tumultuous off-season with Inter Miami. Curtis, what are you going to do? Getting taken out. Not a penalty at all. Are you kidding me? Not even a look. Martin Atkinson. Not winning it with my my supporters here. But, off the bar. God. But Phil Neville comes in as the manager. I am not a supporter of Manchester United whatsoever. So Phil Neville coming in is just not right with me. Obviously, I'm a Liverpool fan. Hello. So Phil Neville coming in is a bit of annoyance. And I don't know how to deal with that. The other thing is Ryan Shawcross is coming in from Stoke. I've never liked him at all. I've never been a Stoke fan. Nothing's happening in this game, by the way. There we go. De Silva with a cheeky little fake out on the long throw. But De Silva into the box. Close. Back to De Silva. Oh, right at Dubravka. But as I'm saying, I don't know what to do with Inter Miami this year. I really want to support them because Shelby's still there. Because I really want to get into the MLS, and possibly moving to that area really would get me there and kind of get into that mindset. But Phil Neville and Ryan Shawcross, I just don't know what to do with that. Ooh, that was awful. So De Silva with a corner. If we're going to win, it's on set pieces. That is almost a guarantee. So like I said, this game is going real quick. We're starting off the second half. And we'll see what happens. Villalba up to Williams. Villalba and Stewart, 6'5s apiece. Close with a 6'5. I might actually bring Dobson in soon. Just to see if he can bring a little more fantastic to our midfield. That's out for a throw-in. What more, though, 6'5 as well. Yes, Sean Raggett. 1-0. And what did I say? It comes from a set piece. It comes from a corner. Fantastic goal. We could be on for an upset. And I could be on the hook for trying to figure this tactic out. And maybe finding a new one. I don't want to storm the league. I mean, obviously, I do want to storm the league, but I want to do it for good reasons. I like my team. I think my team is very good. My defense is fantastic. Raggett, Whatmore, Offord, all three have done a great job. De Silva is very good. I won't say he's the best in the league, but very good. I mean, Brown is still topping the charts at that wasn't anything. Shelby. But Brown is still lighting it up. There it is. Oh, Bass, suck it. But he's still tops of the charts in average rating and all of that. Wilson, great stop by Bass. Bass had a 7-0. Really should maybe be a little high. 7-3. Thank you. I'll take that. Stewart coming up, but nowhere to go. No one's really up there with him. I don't mind that. We're on caution. Be defensive, but we're doing fairly well. Silva with a corner. What happened there? That was a foul up on both sides. St. Maximin. I mean, Bass was a 7-3. He should go down to maybe a 6-3 for that. Not only was my fantastic defense, Whatmore, right? Williams. Awful, but Bass was not tracking this dude at all. I do want to see 7-3 down to 7-1. I would have done a little more. De Silva with a throw in again. De Silva, every time De Silva gets the ball on a throw in, he doesn't. Oh, it was really that would have been fantastic tipping right there. But every time De Silva, he's going for the long throw and he throws to the side. It's now become predictable, I guess. So, Longstaff with that bright red hair over to Baddock. Aldic? I don't know. I don't know who a lot of these players are. So, unfortunately, they have their entire selection of highlights right now. And we're not really... Oh, straight across goal. Bass decides not even to touch it. So, we got a couple minutes left. Okay, we're under a minute left in the game. We have one last shot at this. So Johnson is sneaking his way in. And I've got to remember, and it gets it immediately stolen and so easily stolen. And how is that not... I mean... I don't know. I'm surprised that did not go in as an FM wonder goal. Because that's usually the case. Oh, we go straight to pens. Not too shabby. I can deal with that. So, in this entire save, and well, I should say in the entirety of FM21, if I can actually speak, I don't know how many penalty shootouts we've had. 4? 5? Oh, Harrison sneaks it in under the arm. Thank God. Again, though, this is Newcastle. We have a somewhat rotated squad ourselves. We do have some of our top players in there. I was wrong. Dobson has been in there from the start. Curtis, there's the man. But we do have some rotation in there. Our top two, strikers have not played together at all, minus a couple minutes here and there. So a 1-1 draw right now is not too bad. However, obviously with the pens, whether we win or lose, I'm not gonna throw up any red flare. That if we win, terrific. If we win, does that put me off the hook because it's a penalty shootout for having to look at the tactic? I really love winning. Thank you, Villalba. So we'll see. It comes up to 2 more players. Actually, it could be 1. If He-Chan cannot get this in, we move on to the next round. And we kick Newcastle out, which could be definitely an upset. But I can deal. So, last player for us Who is it? I don't remember. Cannon. Cannon steps up. Look at the Well, there we go. Look at all these fans. That's Newcastle fans. Why are we doing it there? Bye-bye, Newcastle. So let me know in the comments below. Does this mean that I really have to take a look at the tactic? Do I need to go and rework the tactic or change the tactic or just figure out what's working and have maybe tweak it a little and fix it? Because I'm obviously not a tactical person. I am not a tactician. Cole De Silva with a 7. That's what I'm talking about. Pretty happy with how that went, really. I would hope so. I would really hope so, because that was not expected. The Skyback Championship team has exceeded expectations by qualifying for the next round, as very few people had thought them capable of reaching the stage of the competition. Yeah, baby. So typically I would actually do the next round, who we actually get picked, drawn against. However, I'm not sure at what point on Saturday it will be. Is it after the Bristol City match or before? I would assume it's typically before. However, I'm not going to take that chance. I'm just going to save this. I quit out, edit the video, and get it up. So we'll see next time. Maybe I'll throw it up on Twitter. Maybe I'll throw it up on a short or something. Who knows? But for now, September 23rd, we just beat Newcastle, the Premier League. That does it for me. Thank you so much as always for watching. I am Sefian FM. Take care and enjoy.